In this current situation, you're very, not entirely 100%, but you're happy with your progress. You're happy with where things are going. You're not really sure, even though you're kind of happy and you're satisfied because you've done the work and you've done the inner work, you've done the hard work on your projects. There's this kind of underlying sense that you're not sure where things could go from there because you're already kind of satisfied. So it's not necessarily stagnant, but you just can't really see how to take the steps from there other than just maintaining the progress that you've been doing at the moment. Because the dark forest, you can't really see the path, right? It's not necessarily like you strayed away from the path, but because the forest is a lot of trees, you can't see the forest for the trees, so maybe you can't really see a perspective on things. Two more. So there's the return home and there's the turning leaf. Even though you're at a phase in your life where you're seeing things from the castle perspective, you're very high up on the ground, right? Because the castle is very, I would say, luxurious and very comfortable, right? I think you're being called to, how should I say, remember your roots in a way. So to remember your roots and maybe just sort of ground yourself. It's not in the literal sense to return home, but it's more so because you're so far up in the ground in terms of the castle metaphorically. I'm getting the sort of message that maybe because you're very on your way to becoming very successful and you're very comfortable, however it resonates in terms of what success means to you, I think the home aspect is more to do with your roots. Could suggest, if it resonates, maybe you could take a break and slow things down rather than just continuously push forward. It's an because home is a place that where you feel safe, and it's a place where you can just relax, and I think that's what's suggesting. I'm getting the message that it's taking you should take the time to reflect and just think about how far you've come as well. I think that's also really good, because sometimes when we've achieved our goals, we end up just thinking, oh, time to get to the next goal, time to build another castle or to expand our castle, right? Because the castle here, it's already very nice, it's very comfortable. You may be a homebody as well, so you're very happy with interiors, you like spending time in your own little empire. The home is very humble, so it's kind of suggesting you should think about humble beginnings and where you start from, because that gives you a sense of fulfillment and you realize how far you've come, rather than just think, oh, time to build the next castle, time for the next goal. And the turning leaf, I think this really ties really nicely to get together in your current situation. This one, it says, what chapter of your life is coming to an end? How can you honor what's past while embracing what comes next? I think this is kind of tied, this is definitely tied to what I've just said before in terms of finding the next goal. I'm getting the message that it's not easy to come to be in the place that you are in right now, but this leaf is suggesting it's, do you see how it ties together? It's actually insane how it ties together with your current situation. You are thinking about the next goal, but because of this home card, I'm getting maybe slow down, you're allowed to relax, you're not being lazy if you're relaxed, and this leaf is suggesting that maybe the next path, that the kind of door that's opening for you. There could be an opportunity, it could be autumn. So if you take it how it resonates, maybe there's something you're already planning for autumn, even though we just started 2026. So autumn may be very significant. You could have a birthday in October, around autumn time. Or maybe there's something very eventful happening in October. You're expecting something in October. But it's suggesting, again, the next chapter from being very comfortable in this castle. But you're already thinking of the next step, and that's amazing. But because of the home card, maybe take a chance to slow down and maybe keep in touch with, maybe not keep in touch, contact those that you've not messaged in a while, because success, you maybe haven't contacted them in a while, and this could be an opportunity to do so before you embark on the whatever that your goal is, the next couple of months, the next couple of weeks, the whatever project that you're planning. Maybe sort of take the time to ground yourself before you do that. That is what I think that is the message that I'm getting. I think any last advice, I would say, just give me any, I would say one card. Okay, that's one. Okay. Oh, the Phoenix Rise. You may have Scorpio placements. Sorry, I can't speak today. Oh my goodness. Maybe you have Scorpio placements, because obviously Scorpio is about transformation. You could be sun, moon, or rising, but particularly rising sign you could be. But it's also suggesting that, yeah, you're definitely, I think there's definitely new goals here, new goals, new projects. You're on fire. This is giving very fire energy at the same time with transformation for Scorpio particularly. I know I mentioned with the new chapter with the turning leaf and sort of grounding yourself with the return, this humble house, because very humble is very homey, right? It's very humble in comparison to the castle, right? But I think you're definitely having these kind of plans and things like that. It's amazing. So whatever that's coming for you, even though you're at a position that you're happy with, I think there's more to come. That's why these transformations. I'm mostly getting career right now. It's not about emotions, I don't think, because the emotions is in a sense to prepare you for what's to come, to prepare you for the next phase and success, whatever it is that you're planning. It could be anything, but I'm mostly getting career right now. Whatever it is that you're planning, it's definitely going to go well. And this is mostly, you could have been, how should I say, you could have been beaten down because of this goal, and now that you're at the castle, you're kind of at the top and you're viewing from above to below. It's very exciting. I feel this exciting energy for you, and that is it.